Hey guys, how you going? Hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Tonight I've got another review for you all. This movie is from South America. It's in Spanish language, English subtitles. It's from Colombia, and it was released in 2004, directed by Joshua Marston. And this movie is called Maria Full of Grace. And the story to this one is as follows. Less a film about the drug trade than an intimate portrait of a woman ensnared in it. Maria Full of Grace is this year's surprise breakout hit. Academy Award nominee Catalina Sandino Marino turns in a captivating and compelling performance as Maria, a likable, spirited, and fearless Colombian girl. To bring money to her family and escape a stifling existence in her Colombian town, she risks becoming a mule for a drug ring. It's harrowing, life-changing, and life-threatening journey, and a frightful experience for the small-town Maria. The film sweeps us along on a tense and unpredictable journey with a heroine who is gutsy, rebellious, and brilliantly alive. Maria Full of Grace is not a true story, but a story that happens every day. So the movie is set in Colombia in a very small town. Maria is the main character. She is pregnant and she's got a deadbeat boyfriend who is very unreliable, and she's got a very poor family. So her life is really not going anywhere. But things seem to change for the good. Well, that it appears to change for the good when she is approached by some drug dealers. Now, these are in the Colombian drug trade, and they say to her if she's willing to become a mule. And what she has to do is basically swallow some balloons and go over to the United States and transport these drugs. So she sees it as easy money, and she actually goes and does this. Now, it's not actually a true story, but it is a story that happens every day. So she goes along in this very dangerous world of the Colombian drug trade, and she realizes that it's not so easy and that her life is in danger and the life of not only herself, but her family should something go wrong. So it really does show you the harsh realities that these Colombian women who are a little bit ignorant and oblivious to what really could happen will do when they're desperate as far as money is concerned. So what happens from that point on and what Maria has to do, that's something I'm not going to spoil. So if you want to know how this one unfolds, please go out there and see this one for yourself. Now, my thoughts on this movie. A very, very touchy subject. Unfortunately, Colombia is known for the wrong reasons, and those wrong reasons are the ones that are depicted in this film. Yes, Colombia is a beautiful country and beautiful people, but unfortunately, it's the drug trade that tarnishes the name of Colombia. And we keep on wondering why this is such a problem, and we don't really get a full grip of it. But this movie really is an insight into why these people do what they do, and it is an act out of desperation. And it's the Colombian drug trade and it's the drug dealers who take advantage of vulnerable individuals. Maria is a very interesting character. She's a good person, but it's the desperation of her financial state that makes her go and do these sort of things. They don't necessarily want to do it, but the incentive of a very handsome sum of money as a reward is too good to refuse. So it really is a problem in Colombia, which is, as I said, very, very unfortunate, but it is an occurrence that happens every day. So Maria was actually, a very strong sort of character. She was doing things for good reasons, but what she was doing was not good, obviously. Now, the biggest problem I have with the film is that this Maria is regarded as a hero. Sorry, but to me, a drug mule is not a hero. They're just dirty criminals. Now, I know that may sound harsh, but if you want to be a hero, you go to school or you go and make a living legally. You don't go and into the drug trade and help these drug dealers get drugs out there that destroy lives. And as a result, I don't care if you're making money for your family, but if you're making it with dirty money, that to me is unacceptable and that will never be a hero to me. So I think to call her a hero is really looking up to the wrong sort of people because this woman decided to break the law in order to get money. We've all got problems there. She's not the only poor person out there, but these people, the real heroes, are the ones who make themselves from nothing legally, and they don't help a very very harsh and depressing world, which is drugs. But apart from that, cinematography was great. I mean, the director really did show the very gritty atmosphere that this girl was brought up in. And then when you actually get to see the drug dealers and the environment the drug dealers are in, it's even grittier and it's a very, very dirty atmosphere. Nothing is ever glorified in the film, which is really good. This is not glorifying drug mules. It's really showing what happens to people who are desperate enough. Now, There are some shocking scenes of violence, although it's not a shocking sort of film. It doesn't rely on shock violence, but there are one or two scenes that really do hit home very hard. It's very depressing, and so a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of drug use in this film as a drug theme, but as far as impact goes, it's not an extreme film by any stretch. It is a movie that's definitely going to make you think, though, and it's really going to give you an insight into something that we don't really understand, and it really does. It depicts a very realistic sort of situation. So, all in all, I'm giving this one a 3.5 out of 5. It is good. It's no masterpiece, but it really is an important movie, and I think 3.5 out of 5. It is a fair score because it's not brilliant, but it's not bad. It's just in the middle there that you could probably, if you passed on it, you wouldn't be missing much. But if you got the opportunity to see it, you wouldn't regret it because it really is a fairly decent experience. So this is another memorable film from Colombia. 3.5 out of 5. Go and see it, especially if you want more of an insight into the Colombian drug trade. Alright guys, that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care of yourselves and I'll see you later. Bye.